Hello everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday is always time when I am inviting you to my kitchen. And today we have a task, or I have a task. I decided to share with you how to make a farmer's cheese, the homemade farmer cheese, the best you ever can make. If you are fortunate enough to live in the places when you can buy fresh farmer's cheese, you may skip the home making it at home. But what I can buy is only frozen one from Chicago. That's the closest one I can get, and it's nothing better than homemade farmer's cheese. So I just allow people. I'm gonna wait a minute or two. I'm gonna wait for to see some of you who is with us. My name is Anna-twarog. I am owner and founder of Surroundings Polish Pottery. We are importing ceramics to United States from Bolesławiec, Poland. And on Thursday, I like to invite you to my kitchen to play with our pottery. So, as people, Wendy is here. Hello, Oli, what are you doing in here? I know everything smells very nice, but please go out of my kitchen. Thank you. Oh my goodness, my dogs are just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be food making. Let's go have party. Hello, Wendy. So I just gonna show you what you guys going to need. And so this is, Corey, is okay. It's no leftovers for you, no. So this is that farmer cheese. It is from Chicago. So it's frozen, defroze. You see, it's still good. It's wonderful cheese. Don't take me wrong, but it have extra moisture. Hello, Anna. And it is very crumbling. It is different than what I can make from my own kitchen. And let's go wait for more everyone, people. And what else you gonna need? You will need a container when you would like to put your milk for about 48 hours to 72 hours. You also gonna need a gallon of as close to farmer's milk you can buy. If you can go to whole food store and get nice gallon of milk. The one you can bring the jug back and replace. And actually, the day when I went, they have only 2% milk. And normally I will buy as high a percentage of fat as I could find. Sale, actually it is a very, very tricky request. And actually, I think Susan Stroda was kind of put this to my head, and it is easy to make, but it's hard to show it to you. So we do have a gallon of milk, right? You also gonna need, Corey, out. Thank you. My little Hong Kong. You also gonna need as condensed and rich sour cream. I found this incredible. I mean, incredible. Almost gone. Love it. Look how beautiful. But you can also use your sour cream wherever you can find in a regular grocery store. So that's that. And that's basically for the milk. That's all you need. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna kind of go reverse. So let me see. I have Anna, I have Sale, I have Wendy, Corey. It's only cheese. You're not gonna get any. So we are going to go reverse. We're going to go reverse. So what I did, I used our jars from Ceramica Milena, and I pour a gallon of my milk on Sunday evening, and I put 2 big fat tablespoons of this nice creamy sour cream. And this is what I got after 72 hours. You see in here, I'm gonna put this to the glass. It is like making that milk. Hold on. Making sour milk. So that's what you are looking for. This is what you are looking for. So what I'm gonna do, if you have a little bit left, and I left that so you can see it. I know, good question, Wendy. 72 hours outside, near my stove, in warm. But because I started on my Sunday evening, and now it's Thursday, I put on, after 72 hours, I put to refrigerator. So 72 hours, you should have a nice sour milk in your jar, and that's what you wanted. So I am not gonna wash my jar right now, and that milk, you see, that's a sour milk. This is ready to put another gallon and make more cheese, which I am going to make because I can use more cheese. All right, okay, that we don't need that. So what I did also, who else is coming? We don't have many people today. We don't have many people. Who else is coming? I have only 3 people talking to me. I have many more, but only 3 people are talking to me. So what I did, I put my contents in my jar to a pot, and I slowly cook for an hour. Look at all this fat. Look, all this fat separate. And you have all this cheese right now is what we call servatka. Hello, D. Look at that. That's very slowly cook for an hour. You don't want that milk to boil. You don't want to overflow, right? So slowly cook so that fat gonna get up. It's like kind of, you know, when you clarify butter, you want all the milk and all the fat come up. So that's what you are doing, slowly cooking. Very, very important to mix every few minutes and not to boil. If you're gonna boil, you're gonna ruin, all right? And I don't know why you have hard time to find me. It's on the Facebook, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for like 6 months. On our Facebook page. Maybe Chris, because we are so used to app, and maybe you just went to the app on the cell phone, and that's probably why. So I cook this for an hour, very, very slowly, and I let for 30 minutes about to a little bit cool off. And that's what you don't have to, you know, watch how the cheese is cooked, right? So what we're gonna do right now, the next step, it is a very simple process. It's kind of hard to show. The next step we're gonna take, and I have my rabbits helping me. Do you have your helpers? Did you decorate your kitchen already for Easter? So I do have my cheesecloth. I use it a few times, so it is not, you know, it is clean, it's washed, but so I like to kind of double those cloths, cheesecloths. You also may use a very nice linen towel, like tea towel. So you have rabbits everywhere. You know, I have to tell you, I close my eyes and I see rabbits and eggs. So look what is going to happen. I made like a net in here. I have plenty, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna separate the cheese from the liquid, and we're gonna eventually make a little burrito like so, like that, and we're gonna squeeze it, and we're gonna let the cheese still that fluid to soak out. So you want a nice big piece of cloth or you want to get a nice linen tea towel. So what I'm gonna do, very slowly, I'm going to, and you want to catch the fluid. The fluid in the mountains, is called servatka, and that fluid is very nutritious. I am not gonna lie to you, never made the soup, but the mountain people make the soup from the servatka. It's kind of sour taste, sour taste. Never ate one, but here that is very, very good. It's also very good to wash your face with that. Never done this, but that's, you know, the old customs of Polish taking care of yourself, home care. And then, but definitely I'm gonna keep mine, because right now is just perfect time, sometimes next week, Wednesday or Thursday, to use that servatka. And look, the cheese is coming, you see, the cheese, you have to be patient with it, you have to allow it to go through. But from that servatka, from that fluid, which you are excavating right now, and I'm gonna show you something in a second, we are going, this is the best fluid to make bread, to make nice rye sourdough bread for your Easter, for all the meats, for all the hams, for all the sausages, for all those goodies we are going to enjoy on Easter. That bread is just the best. So with the servatka. So you remember, guys, few times we made bread together, and it's basically flour and water and yeast. So instead of water, we are using that fluid, that servatka. And I am going to keep mine, and you want that servatka to be about kind of warm, not too hot, just warm. And I want to show you something. You have to be a little patient with that. Yes, Corey. So I'm gonna put another gallon of milk to my container with a little bit left over of my sour milk, and then I don't have to add any sour cream. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. You want to separate that, and you see the cheese is sitting on a cloth. I know. Ay, 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 ay. Coming through very slowly. The best amount to use is 3 gallons of milk. 3 gallons of milk will give you a nice amount of cheese. It's gonna give you enough of cheese to make cheesecake. But if you just want, I'm gonna show you how you can use that wonderful cheese, the most popular Polish breakfast. We call that white cheese twarożek. And we are mixing it with radishes, with of course sour cream, with some onion, green onion, salt, pepper, and serve on the bread, on kanapka. And that's a very, very popular breakfast in Poland. And that's, you also can prepare that twarożek in a sweet way, when you are adding a sour cream with some, you can put honey, or you can put sugar, of course, with some strawberries. And who remember making that comfort food, the pasta with white cheese and strawberries? Who remember making that? Let me just get my spoon. So this one is gonna take time for this, and you want this to, you want that servatka to go naturally through your cloth. You see the cheese is starting setting on the side, and in here almost separate. So that's your cheese, that's your cheese. So I am going to put this in, back, there we go. and we're gonna let this drain. Sometimes it takes an hour or so. Pasta with white cheese and strawberries. Oh yeah, we made that last year. Very, very good. Very good. All right. So I am going to try to squeeze that cheese. You want to make sure you have large cloth. So that's about from 1 gallon of milk. From 1 gallon of milk, it's not as much of cheese, but I wouldn't eat that amount from 3 gallons. So if you want to make a cheesecake, you would like about 3 gallons, and then per each gallon 1 full tablespoon of sour cream, nice fat sour cream. You want to buy as fat sour cream you can purchase. Hey Danny, made strawberry pasta. It was delicious. I know I don't have any pasta, so I'm gonna show you how to prepare the cheese for it. For both ways to prepare in a sweet tooth and just the breakfast, the Polish breakfast, the twarożek na śniadanie, the most typical. I'm gonna show it to you, and then with the sweet one you just add pasta. I don't have pasta because I don't eat pasta, so I just have spaghetti, and I'm not gonna do that. All right, so you see, that's whoa. Messy, very fat, good. This is a very good servatka, look at that. So for a loaf of bread on a 6 cups of flour, you need 3/4 of servatka to mix it with your flour, and then your yeast, of course, and that's how you make that Easter bread. So I'm gonna let this, and what my grandma will do, she will take a wooden spoon and she will make like little travelman package. There we go. And she will actually twist it. There we go. And she will twist this ever so often to get more and more that servatka, and she will never ever throw the servatka out. Actually, my grandma will wash face with the servatka. That's what she will do. But the servatka, which is that fluid we have in, look how rich, look how much fat is in there. So this is wonderful for your Easter bread, or it is wonderful also for your soup, but I never make soup. So if you will have pitcher, you can right now put this in your pitcher. You see this is a little bit too short, and just rest that spoon, and on the bottom of your pitcher this will kind of droop through the night, and that's how you will leave it for night. Hello John, hello. This is nice and easy and quick. So I'm gonna show you what is inside. Do I have anything? I'm gonna give you an idea. So we're gonna use my pen. All right, so you will put this on the pan, and this will be just drooping through the night. But let's go see what we were able to, still coming, and it's gonna be coming through the night. So you want, before you're gonna go to bed, you want to open your cheesecloth. So we slowly boiled for an hour. Just make sure it's not going to, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful cheese we have. It smells so good. Very, very yummy. I'm gonna, yum. So good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna twist like so. like that. I'm gonna get my wooden spoon. I'm gonna tie it. And then we're tying even more and squeezing. And you want to catch all this fluid if you would like to make a bread off of it. So I'm going to set this aside in here. There we go. You don't need in that chunk this part. You can just set it in between on your wherever you are catching your serwatka. But I want to show you how to use twaróg when it's ready the next day. So, hello John, I make this, okay, so how we're going to do that? How we're gonna make that? I want to get a nice flat bowl. A nice flat bowl. We are going to get my twaróg, which is gonna look, depends what shape of your cheesecloth you're gonna have. So I'm gonna show you how to make it first not sweet, how to make the breakfast way, how we serve it for breakfast. So the breakfast piece will be salted. So just as you like, salt, pepper. If you have green onion, you can add green onion. If you have radishes, you can put radishes. I have some alfalfa. I'm gonna put some alfalfa. I don't have green onion, but alfalfa is just perfect. And who knows what is that? Who knows what is it? What is that? What is that? I don't have radishes, and I didn't have time to go groceries because it's so much work at surroundings. Just so much work, there's just no way. But who knows what is it? In Polish language is kalarepka. That's right, Seya. That's right, John. You guys got it, done it too. Only 4 to 9 calories per bulb, which is wonderful. Chris knows it too. Excellent. So I have those because I like to grab them when I grocery shopping, and if I have some craves or something, that's my snack. I just grounded some, and I am going to add to my cheese. I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. I'm gonna get my wonderful sour cream, but I'm almost done with that. Let me get more. There we go. So guys, if you're gonna use that liquid from your, if you're gonna use liquid from the white cheese next week, if you will use it to make a bread, and you are just mixing, if you will use it to make a bread, you will have the most delicious countryside bread for your sausages. And Polish people are so proud of the Easter meats, and I am so excited because I'm gonna take you on a Good Friday to my friend's kitchen, to Pahom's family kitchen, and we're gonna be making sausages. We're gonna be making all the wonderful meats. This is so good. This is delicious. And as you were seeing with the process of making white cheese, twaróżek, we are separating the fats from the milk too, from the cheese. So this is actually very, very good for your metabolism. And that's it. And that's it. Very popular in Poland to serve for breakfast. I'm sorry, with piece of bread or toast. Very nice. I'm gonna show you another way to prepare that delicious cheese. We do have that white cheese, which we can prepare for the sweet tooth. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna crumble that. Your cheese, after this, all water gonna go down. After this gonna be less water. Next day, look, it's still coming. Look at that. So you really, if you want to have substantial amount of that white cheese, you want to use 3 gallons of milk. You do want to use 3 gallons of milk. So your cheese is gonna be just so creamy, and you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the difference. And with that, I am going to add just a pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt, just a little, not too much, just a little, a tip. And I'm gonna add honey. You may add a sugar if you like. Oops, this is delicious honey. Bettina Zinnerman, when she visited me, her and Karin Wolf, Bettina Deliver, they brought me a gift basket from goodies from Alaska, and this is one of those Alaskans picked honeys, and just mix and make it sweet. Put some cream, which is sour cream, of course. Put some sour cream. Oh, this is so good. You can use vanilla sugar if you have. In Poland, very, very popular. They are selling those in a small bags, like our powder sugar, not powder sugar, like our baking powder. They are selling the vanilla sugar. But I also got a wonderful vanilla in my goodie bag. Maybe silly question, that goes to the refrigerator overnight? No, not silly question. It's not going to refrigerator. This is sitting outside. This is cheese. Cheese is product of fermentation. After it's done, after you're done with separating all the fluid from your cheese, then you will go and put it to refrigerator. Why you are not putting to refrigerator is because, as you know, like our body, warm, expand, and you want that cheese to expand and squeeze as much liquid as possible. That's a very, very good question. Very good question. So I love it, and in that punct, delicious. This will be my cheese for tomorrow. Gonna add that some strawberries, and I'm gonna make blintzes for morning and stuff them with that delicious creamy white cheese. You can put sugar, you can put honey, and just make it and serve it. So 2 ways of preparing white cheese if you are not making cheesecake, right? But let's go see what we have in here. I am going to squeeze that wonderful cheese one more time. Oh my goodness, it's like milking cow. So much of juice. So much of juice. And I'm telling you, next morning when you're gonna open that little bundle of joy, the cheese gonna be just delicious, and it's gonna smell so nice. Let me just open that. So you also can use a linen tea towel. You can do that. All right, let's go see. So pretty. Oh yes. Oh, it's still wet. Still wet. I'm gonna load this back. But look how beautiful. I know, Corey's snoozing. I know. And when you're gonna cut, when you see it's still crumbling because it has so much moisture. This is why the cheese which you are buying, which is frozen, is not as smooth as homemade cheese when all the fluids, so good. all the fluid is going to be separated. So that's all. Nice and easy, but unfortunately kind of challenging for me to showcase you how to make white farmer's cheese, but that's the bundle you will have, and that is going to refrigerator. So from your white cheese you can make a very nice breakfast twarożek with sour cream and some green onion or alfalfa with radishes, or you can make it sweet with honey or sugar, add some strawberries and make some blinces, naleśniki for breakfast. And that's it. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are going to check on this beautiful WR collection I presented you yesterday. Check our Easter collection. Remember code Easter90, buy any 3 and 1 gonna be 90% off from that collection. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our live sale. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you at my kitchen. Peace, love and Polish patery. Dobranoc. Good night.